Hey everybody, this is Amit Kumar and I welcome to ClickSense tutorial. Today I'm going to show you the concept of data manager in ClickSense. How we can create a data model without dealing with the code or coding interface in ClickSense. So this is a GUI based data managing or data modeling tool we can say. It is very helpful for those who are not into the coding. So let's see. Data manager is also a wonderful concept of ClickSense where you can do or data modeling, you can perform the data modeling without having any programming knowledge. In data load editor, you must have some level of knowledge to load the script, to apply some transformations, to at least deal with the script. But here in the data manager, without having a knowledge on scripting, without dealing with a backend script of data model, you can directly create the data model over here. How come? You can just add the data to your app right here in the UI. So it is a completely a UI interface. So now you see whenever I would like to add the data to the data manager, it is now just click on plus here. You can through the UI you can handle the data is connectivity. So here the data files are there, which is there in the cloud. I'll go to the data files in the personal stream, and then inside this is data files. I'll go to say order table. Okay, all the fields are visible over here. Next, enable data profiling. I'll tell you what is data profiling. Next, so this table will going to be add to the backend. Now, what about the data we are adding to this data model through data manager? The source code of this table will not be reflected in the data load editor. It will be stored somewhere, but it will not be reflected in the data load editor. So order and customer, they do have the relationship. If you want to do the relationship, then first of all I have to load these tables. Since I will add it to the data model, I'll just, it is saying recommended association, apply all. Load the data. So the data is getting loaded to the data model. After it get loaded, we will see that whether the, it's saying go to insight or go to sheet. Continue with data manager. I'll just close this. I was just earlier loaded the customer table. This is the customer table, but now you see, although the table is loaded to our data model, but we cannot see this table right here. We cannot see the customer table right here. Here we do have this order table and customer table. Order table data you can preview here. Customer table data synchronized script table. So it is recommending for connections. So since this table we have synced it, I have synced the customer table which was not synced to data manager. Now once I have synced, it could recommend the associations. So customer ID is the association key. Order tables customer ID and customer table customer ID are the common entities or common fields which can be used to make an association. So apply or apply all, you can say. Now you see the tables are how beautifully they are automatically joined. No single coding I have applied. Now I will just load the data. Joining has performed. Whatever the changes we did, we definitely have to go with the data loading. So whatever the changes you do in the data manager, you do have to load it so that these changes could be populated in the data model or a inline table viewer. Now you see I do have multiple interfaces here. Data model viewer. So in the data model, let's see how the data is populating. We did the data modeling through the data manager, and let's see how the tables are populating in the data modeler. I've got two tables, one is customer and another is order, customer ID, and this is customer ID. But you would see there would not be any changes in the script. So whatever the data modeling you do in the data manager, that will be saved in line, but the script will not be. There's no concept of script is automatically generated in this data load editor while you're doing the data modeling by using the data manager. So let's do one more thing, one more table. So suppose I will just start one more table. So click on plus, again go to the same location and say order detail. I will add. Okay, now since I've added the table, ClickSense is intelligent enough to read the key fields of the tables. Like order tables, order ID has the presence in the order detail table. So if order ID of the order table is a primary key, the same order ID in order detail table will be considered as a foreign key, right? This is what the database concept is. Now with this primary key and foreign key relationship by using order ID, these two tables can be correlated or associated. Okay, so it automatically reads the key field and prompting that whether you would go with it. See orders, order ID, order table, order ID, and order detail tables, order ID. Okay, so this is how it works. So just apply. Now the relationship will be automatically be formed. Beautifully, it has been formed. Selected association as order ID. Fine. So if you want to see the tables of customer, fine, you can see here order. You can see the order table, UVD, and order detail, order detail table you would see. So this is how we can deal with the data manager. If you want to do any parsing of the tables here, any changes in the tables, like here it is saying order details, order ID. Here it is saying orders, order ID. Order ID, and this is order detail, order ID. So automatically it could do the joins. So now you can do the data profiling, like say customer table. Here we have customer table. Some level of changes if you want to do here, everything you can do in this data manager. So this is company name. I just want to change the company name to customer name. So I'll just edit this one. Select a column to see more details. That customer table will be selected or changes. The company name I can just change it to customer. Okay, contact person, contact person. Okay, address, city, country, division name I will just make it to division. So now this process what we call as a data profiling. Contact name, contact person. Okay, so the changes are being done. If you want to add any other fields also, you can just add a field. Any calculated field you want to add, suppose a customer address, country, or you want to merge anything, all any columns, and you want to create one more field, then you can also add a calculated field over here. The same thing also you can do in the data load editor. So today we will see the entire data modeling by using the data manager, and in the next session we will plan for the data load editor, how you would do the connections of the tables, joinings and all everything in the data load editor. So today we will only focus on this, on the data manager, and we will see the list, the properties. So how you can deal with this data manager and its property to create an effective data model. This concept was not there in ClickView. Everything whatever we were doing, that was based on the coding base, right? But here everything is also available in the GUI, graphical user interface, as well as we have option to deal with the codes. So suppose customer ID, I'll just change the sequence. I'll bring this to first column right here. This is all about the customer table, whatever we did, and then we will just reload table from source. So the changes what we made, I'll just reload it. That particular table will only be reloaded. Hide data preview. Okay. So in this fashion, we can add multiple tables into the data manager, and we can create the data model, and we can apply the necessary transformations also here in this table and their attributes. I hope you would have liked this tutorial. Thanks for watching. Stay connected. Bye bye.